And the Hawks with a confident look as they go into the arena earlier on, looking for a win on the road. Down and
hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2-guard spot. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward spot. The pass to Antetokounmpo. Lopez against Capella. Shot clock at 6. Lopez, no luck.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
So unselfish there. Young doing a good job of finding the open man.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And, guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
And typically, he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play. And maybe a deep breath moment for them. They're now 1 for 4 to start the game.
Holiday against Young. DiVincenzo with the rebound. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Young up top, covered by Giannis. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first 3 from the floor. Middleton, the pass to Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Lob pass to Capella. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Kicks it out to Giannis. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And Collins has got the ball here for Atlanta. Snell, no good. Bogdanovich against Antetokounmpo. Rebound, Atlanta.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Here's Snell. The feed to Capella. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Great initiative from Capella there. Seeing an opportunity to score and getting the D to act.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Williams in for Young. Here's Williams after the basket by Milwaukee. Pass to Capella. Williams inside, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, it's such a challenge trying to alter anything that Lou Williams does just because you're on your heels most of the time.
There's the lob to Portis.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Capella finds Gallinari. Fires the three. And no good that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. Connaughton passes to Portis. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Portis has got his second bucket.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Williams looking over the floor. He lobs it up. It's tipped and stolen by Portis. That one no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bucks lead by 1. And will. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he.
For me personally, I just want to.
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Atlanta, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point guard. Williams with the steal. It's deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Bobby Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Here's Middleton. Rebounded by the Hawks. And here is Okongwu. No points in the game yet for him. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
We all know that Gallinari can shoot the ball, but he could have taken that shot. Instead, gives it to the teammate.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Gallinari with the rebound. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
And going back to when he turned pro at just 16 years of age, Gallinari has proven to be one of the best players ever from Italy.
You think about his final year in Milano and just how highly efficient he was, first in the league's ratings overall. 6th pick going from Italy to New York City, and the fans had no idea what they were getting, but Gallinari eventually dealt in the Carmelo deal, and his career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary. Middleton is shooting the ball extremely well in this one. Nice rhythm. Might be tough to slow him down.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Young outside. Over Holiday. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Middleton can't get it to go. Atlanta is shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. 2 points, that one goes. Young's got his first points of the game.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Passes it to Connaughton. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. For 3, Middleton. Another miss by Middleton. Hawks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Bogdanovich wide open from outside off the mark. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Giannis kicks to Connaughton. The dish to Holiday. Overdone. And the Bucks miss again. The Hawks leading. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Releases from 15, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
43 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Connaughton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 4 on the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight, and Okongwu slams it in.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Antetokounmpo inside. Working on Collins. A second chance effort. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's a battle down there. It's one of the reasons Lopez has been in this.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break. 4:30.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Some good action during the period as it. And that does it for our.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And guys, without question, Okongwu displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
Excellent display from Drew Holiday, running the fast break well and finding a way to nail that shot.
Young with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. He gets it in there.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Lopez finds Holiday. Back to Lopez. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Atlanta leading by 4. Lobbed up there for Dunn. Back to Snell. Young looking around. Throws it up high. They get a hand on it.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Here's Capella. Holiday with the block.
Yeah, get that out of there. That's all timing right there. Drew Holiday continuing hustle play.
Here's Middleton. And the Bucks miss again.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Yeah, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, Gene, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Pass break, Milwaukee. Tucker the pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Gallinari dishes to Capella. Now here's DiVincenzo. Here's Connaughton. Off target with his three.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
So savvy inside for a player of his size and tough. Williams will do whatever it takes.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Here's the floater. Some solid defense from Gallinari.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Herter passes to Capella. Lays it up off the glass. Capella's got the lead up to 8 now for Atlanta.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
A three for DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hunter, the pass to Williams. Slam home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Bobby Portis.
It's impossible to keep Lou Williams from scoring, so you try to mix it up, and a hard foul sometimes can do that.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Hawks.
A 3-time 6th man of the year. Last season, Lou Williams named his newborn son 6 in honor of his success in that role.
We talk a lot about the Mount Rushmore of the game's greatest players. Maybe we could start to chisel out the 6th men of the year in the NBA. Lou Williams would have to get some serious consideration for that monument.
And stolen by Portis. Here's DiVincenzo, and he drops it in from the low post.
Outstanding pass in transition there for the easy deuce.
Now Williams, he's got 9. Outside Bogdanovich. The 3. The Hawks again can't hit. Got it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Here's Giannis on the court right now for the Hawks. They've got Clint Capella. Tony Snell is out there with Collins. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Young in at the 1. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Giannis has got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Bucks. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
Young with the ball. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 6 to shoot. Here's Snell, defended by Middleton, kept alive. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Okongwu slams it in.
The big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Holiday surveying the floor. Middleton finds Lopez. Outside Holiday. With some arc, it's good.
Well, instead of flailing for a foul, Drew Holiday does not expect the call, maintains his focus, and gets that shot to go.
Young dishes to Okongwu. Outside Bogdanovich. And there's the pass to Okongwu. Lopez with the block.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Bucks trail by 3. Outside Holiday. He dishes it to Lopez. Floats it up for Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
Young against Holiday. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Trae Young stepping up and delivering in a big-time moment.
That free throw good from Young.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
And here's Giannis. Pass to Middleton. Beyond the arc. The offensive rebound. Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Now DiVincenzo. Here's Middleton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Middleton out there thinking about the game, and that helps out. Skilled at getting to the free throw line.
Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Middleton hits them both.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. One possession game now.
Holiday against Young. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Fast break, here we go. To take the lead. Rebound by the Hawks. Gallinari's got 5 rebounds tonight for Atlanta. They've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Young passes to Capella. Gallinari surveying the D. 5 on the clock. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Atlanta again missing. Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. That evens the score.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball. .105
left here in the fourth quarter. Young against Howard. Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Trae Young not afraid to make passes like that. Great vision.
Bucks have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Middleton outside. Here's Giannis. It falls! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Holiday against Young. Over Holiday. Count it!
And this young guy relishes the pressure, stepping up there, confident in the clutch.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Holiday against Young. In the corner, Middleton with it to take the lead. Misses the three. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Young outside. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the Hawks with possession here. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for From earlier on as the Nets head to the locker room. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And for Brooklyn, we've got DeAndre Jordan. Durant is out there with Harris. Then it's Harden, and it's Irving at the 2 spot. Now, here's Antetokounmpo.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. 5 to shoot. Middleton the pass to Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
Harden outside. Launches a 3. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Unloads from 9. Lopez, no luck. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Brooklyn. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to Giannis. Middleton outside. Inside. Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
It may be the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
And a deep 3 from Harden. And the Nets miss again.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Really good job to block out there. This is why you want to go put a body on someone when the shot goes up.
Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know, but He gets into you and competes, man, and that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great play. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. A shot by Harden, wide open. They get it back. Jordan kicks to Irving. Passes it to Harden. Harden draws the double. Outside for KD. Just 4 to shoot. That doesn't go either for KD. The Bucks shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Here's Giannis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Giannis has got 6.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot.
Irving surveying the floor. To the paint. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Irving.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
Harden against Holiday. He dishes it to Middleton. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
But Kevin Durant is playing spectacular defense, and it sets the tone for the entire team.
Stolen by Middleton. And it's the Bucks on the break. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here is Harden after the basket by Milwaukee. Jordan dishes to Irving. On the money from 12 feet away. Irving's got his second basket.
Well, the ability to score at all 3 levels makes Kyrie Irving a near impossible check. Good luck, fellas.
For 3, Middleton, and that one released in time, but no good. Tie game in Brooklyn. We'll get right back to the action when we...
I've been moving through the city like a phantom in the opera of a dark.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Holiday, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. Outside Holiday. Outside Portis. That 3 off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Irving kicks to Green. He feeds it to Griffin. High arcing shot. The rebound by the Bucks. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Tucker the pass to Holiday. The 3-pointer no good. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Sinks that one from the post. Griffin's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nets.
Yeah, how about the strength and focus there of Griffin? Absorbs the hit and still finishes.
On the wing, Holiday. Guarded by Green. It's stolen by Brown. In transition, here come the Nets. KD leading the charge. The kick out to Irving. Outside, Green. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. On the wing, Irving. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Bucks trail by 4. Outside Holiday. Pass to Forbes. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Now the pass to Green. Griffin passes to Green. Shoots over Portis. 6 on the shot clock. Right side, Griffin. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. So for the Nets, Joe Harris is checked in for Griffin. And it's James Harden in for Irving. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Forbes the pass to Middleton. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Portis, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Portis has got his first 2 points.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now here's Brown. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. That ties it up.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Here's Brown. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Harden draws the double. Out to Harris. Over to the left wing. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Nets making a change here. Jordan's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. Now here's DiVincenzo. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And really, from second-round pick to all-star, Middleton's story inspirational. Yet even now, it feels like some people continue to sleep on him.
Milwaukee, no good that time either.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Milwaukee with the ball. After the basket by Brooklyn. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. Back to DiVincenzo. Kicks it to Forbes. There's the 3. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
We've got 33 seconds left here in the second. Now, here is Harden. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him.
Just tremendous execution right there. DJ feeling out the defense and doing damage inside.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Pass to DiVincenzo. Again, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the put.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams up. And that does it for our...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for Brooklyn now, Durant is out there with Jordan. Then there's Irving. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Harden in at the point.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And Milwaukee has possession. Bucks leading by 4. Middleton finds Giannis. Trying to get open is Lopez. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Middleton. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the Freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Outside Holiday. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 6th rebound on the night. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Boy, Kevin Durant, an absolute nightmare in transition. Combined size, speed, great scoring ability. Look out.
Middleton can't get it to go. The Nets have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Pops it up for Jordan. He's off on that one.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Nets trail by 4. On the wing, Irving. Outside for Durant. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now, as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Here is Harden. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Harris outside. Passes to Jordan. Irving against DiVincenzo. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut back down to 2 points on the basket from Kyrie Irving.
And even through contact, Kyrie still able to finish shots consistently.
Now here's Middleton. 1:35 left here in the third quarter.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Harris kicks to Jordan. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Taken away by Holiday. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's DiVincenzo. Poked away. On the wing, Holiday. No good with the triple.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Irving dishes to KD. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Bucks have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Harden the pass to Durant. For the tie. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
And here's Harden following the three-pointer by Chris Middleton. Good on that shot. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Harden. In the corner, Middleton with it. The rebound by the Nets. Jordan's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis. Holiday out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Connaughton in at the two-guard spot.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Outside Irving. Outside KD. Here's the teardrop. The rebound by the Bucks. Now the Bucks moving it up. Oh!
My goodness.
And he slams it one-handed.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Now Irving. Outside Durant. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, this is what makes Kevin Durant maybe the greatest all-around scorer in the game today. Equal proficiency from every spot on the floor.
Brown against Middleton. Count the basket. And the Bucks lead by 4.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Irving against Holiday. Irving with it. Green left side. To the middle. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
James Harden. He's checked in for Brooklyn. Bucks leading by 4. Connaughton kicks to Middleton. And Griffin sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Blake Griffin. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Holiday with the 3. In transition, here come the Nets. Irving leading the charge. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, what a wizard Kyrie is in the open floor. Utilizes his speed to help create open shots in transition. That's beautiful.
Holiday, the pass to Portis. Here's Middleton. And it's denied. 3 on 3. Irving finds Harden. Here's Irving. Nets passing it around. Harden left side. Clock at 4. And here's KD for 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Milwaukee in the lead. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. And he misses the fast break layup.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same. And largely a no-show right here.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Nets. Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. And then for Milwaukee, Lopez comes in for Portis. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Looking to end its cold spell. Count that one. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Doesn't matter what point of the game, stress, pressure, Brook Lopez makes it anyway.
Harden outside. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And on the way from Irving for 3. Rebounded by Tucker.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
You know, that an area where Tucker continues to improve, making the extra pass.
It's the Nets now. 4-point game. And here's Harden. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Irving. Back to Harden. He kicks it to Jordan. 3 on the clock. And he can't bank that one in. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And he makes that one. Now it's a 6-point Bucks lead. 54 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Holiday against Harden. For the three. The shot, no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. The kick out to Lopez. The 3-ball. Jordan with the rebound. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
It's Harden with the drive.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
DiVincenzo finds Tucker. And here's Holiday. Middleton outside. From deep. Offensive rebound. Lobbed up there for Lopez. It's stolen by Green. Irving for 3. Drops it in. Now just a 1. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
So the Nets starting five. Jordan is out there with Durant. Then it's Joe Harris. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Harden in at the point guard. And for Atlanta, they've got Tony Snell. Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Bogdanovich in at the two guard. Now, here is Harden. Outside, KD. Jordan against Capella. Clock at 6. Here's Harden. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Young drives in. It's good.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
Bogdanovich against Harden. He feeds it to Irving. Got a piece of it. Outside, Bogdanovich. That one drops for him.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Harden surveying the D. And again, it's the Nets missing. Hawks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively. But quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And, you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
You know, you can't afford to let Young slip by you, especially in these open floor situations. That is inviting trouble.
Irving against Young. Jordan high post. A floater, and Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Jordan. Harden's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Capella finds Young. A putback, and it's Durant with the rebound. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Brooklyn. Lays it up off the glass. And it's all knotted up.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Pass to Collins. Back to Young. 1:31 left in the first. And the dunk by Capella.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Harden outside. The kick out to Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
You know, the threat of Irving's drive can open up looks for him from the perimeter. And he is a gifted scorer, folks.
Bogdanovich inside. He's covered by Irving. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. Crafty move, and it's Durant laying it in.
You know, Harden will burn you when you overcommit and leave guys open. He's excellent at sensing when you're out of position.
Young taking his time here. Snell kicks to Collins. 35 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Young against Harden. Young with no one around. Jordan with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Harden outside. From deep three-point range. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
6 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And a deep three from Harden. At the end of one, a closer contested game so far. Nets lead by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the points. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Just 5 to shoot. Shot's good by Durant.
Focus, intense focus. Durant has bundles of it. Once he catches the rock, the first thing on his mind is let it go.
Here's Herter. Outside Williams. It's stolen by Green. Ball stolen. Williams passes to Okongwu. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Pass to Durant. Oh, Griffin in position. That shot off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Gallinari with the steal. Okongwu with it. Griffin on him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Claxton's checked in. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to, how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Here's Irving. After the basket by Onyeka Okongwu. Williams against Irving. And the wide open shot from Green. No good on the triple. The Hawks trailing. Here's Herter. Drills the three-pointer. Herter's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
And the shot goes down.
Always a threat on the drive. Irving has an explosive first step.
Williams scanning the floor. Okongwu kicks to Williams. To the inside. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Irving dishes to Griffin. Back to Irving. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Irving's got 9 points.
You know, I like Irving's creativity, but also his discipline offensively. He'll take whatever's available.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Herter. And the layup's good off the glass. Herter's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Outside Irving. Oh, Griffin in position. It doesn't go for him. The Hawks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. 58 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now here's Irving. He's guarded closely, and Griffin slams it in.
Boy, the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
Now here's Williams. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Out to Gallinari. Down low, Hunter. And contact on the shot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video reviews showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And that would have counted, but his shot was what a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been... fairly even so far. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. The lead is 2. So for Brooklyn now, we've got Durant, Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Now here's Harden from deep. That shot misses. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Bogdanovich wide open. Another 3 for Atlanta. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, 2 the nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Here's Irving. 11 points in the game. Harden the pass to Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
There's a reason why Jordan's a high percentage shooter. Shooting percentage a function of the kind of shots you get. He opts mainly for dunks.
Young against Harden. Young pass to Collins. Capella dishes to Collins. Back to Capella and stolen by Jordan. Irving against Bogdanovich. Goes up to the stripe. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And it's a 3-point Nets lead. The Hawks shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. Young against Harden. And the basket is good. Young's got 6.
Solid there, just recognizing when to drive. When Young has some wiggle room, he seizes it.
Here's Harden on the wing. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Jordan kicks to Harden.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Collins. Rebound, Brooklyn.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Irving passes to Jordan. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Collins. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And the Hawks lead by 1.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Harden outside. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. The pass to Jordan. And Capella sends it back.
Boy, the long arms of Capella on display there. When his energy matches his wingspan, he causes a lot of problems on defense.
Here's Harden. Takes it off the glass. He has 6. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Young, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Durant dishes to Irving. Outside Jordan. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to, when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. And here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. He gets that one. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now, here is Young. He's got 8, and it's good. 2 points.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Harden against Bogdanovich. Harden the pass to Jordan. Back to Harden. Shot clock at 5. Lobs it up for Jordan. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen by Harden. Can't hit that one. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Hawks ahead, up by 1. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Gallinari, Lou Williams out there with Dunn. Then there's Hunter. And it's Herter in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. A Step back shot here. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Claxton lays it up and banks it in. Claxton's got his first points in this one.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Done outside. Back to Gallinari. Hawks passing it around. Herter passes to Gallinari. 4 on the shot clock. And Gallinari throws it down.
Using his underrated athleticism, Gallinari can do damage above the rim.
To the paint. Here's Claxton. It's hauled in by Dunn. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta making a switch here. Okongwu's checked in. And the Nets making a change here as well. Griffin's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Here's Williams. Pass to Herter. Shoots the 3. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. Williams. That's good.
Sliding his way inside. Williams taking advantage of that late reaction by the defense.
Harden has a wide open look, and he's good on the 3-ball.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
Williams against Harden. They get it again. Williams dishes to Okongwu. Outside Williams. For 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Here's Harden to tie it up. It's blocked. It's 2-on-1. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Jordan, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Kevin Durant comes in for Brown. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game, Kevin.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Right side, Bogdanovich. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Rejected by Harris. And Clint Capella is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Brooklyn making some changes. Landry Shamet comes in for Joe Harris. And Irving subbed in for James Harden. Now here's Irving. to take the lead. Durant trying to break free. A nice shot by Irving.
Kyrie, not a bad answer. He'll give you the needed hoop when you need it most.
1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Young's shot is good.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Here's Irving. Dishes to Durant. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Irving with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, in my mind, KD is one of the top 10 all-time guys that you want taking that shot. His length, his ball handling, his shooting, and his confidence makes him huge in late-game situations.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
Hey, that's why you want an experienced veteran like DeAndre Jordan. That's a huge hoop from him.
Irving against Young. Capella, the pass to Collins. He kicks to Smith. Outside, Bogdanovich. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Jeff Green, he's checked in for the Nets. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now Irving. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young with the steal. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back. And Young kicks to Collins. Great look, but off the mark. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. A narrow win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. Everyone here on 2K. And one injury for them. They're still pretty close to full strength, though.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And for the Hawks, Tony Snell is out there with John Collins. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Young in at the point guard.
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there to go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now, here is Young. Collins, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, John Collins does a nice job reading the defense there, staying focused right through the contact and gets the finish.
Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Back to Giannis. The kick out to Lopez. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Got there early, and his anticipation of that play was rewarded by that call.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. 6 to shoot. Lobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. Rebounded by Capella.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now here is Holiday. Middleton finds Antetokounmpo. Over Collins. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Middleton with it and guarded by Capella. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Atlanta leading by 4. All alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Passes it to Giannis. DiVincenzo with it. 1:56 left in the first quarter. And he uses the glass on the layup. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that.
No, we don't do that.
Here's Bogdanovich following the basket by Giannis. Collins kicks to Young. Rebound, Milwaukee. Now here's DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo. And it's John Collins with the rebound. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Bogdanovich finds Snell.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line for the Hawks, Tony Snell. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. So for the Hawks, Gallinari, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Middleton can't get it to go. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back. And finished off by Collins.
John Collins can run as a big and impressive right there in the open court.
Middleton the pass to Portis. Kicks it down to Middleton. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Atlanta ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
On the court for the Bucks, we've got Bobby Portis. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 guard. And finished off by Collins.
He's so dangerous as a scorer. Lou Williams can recognize when there's openings. This time it was a teammate.
Portis in the post. Gallinari on him. Portis can't get it to go. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
Williams scanning the floor. He dishes it to Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
Can I say it? Terrific athleticism from Gallinari. I just did.
Here is Forbes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. The pass to Herter. Kicks it to Collins. Now Williams. Back to Collins. Here's Connaughton. Pass to Portis. Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Solid night so far. Confidence rising in this game.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Collins. And it's done in for Williams. The Bucks also with the sub. Drew Holiday's checked in for Chris Middleton. Here's Hunter. No good off the back of the rim. Bucks trail by 11. And Holiday kicks to Portis. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over to the wing. Here's Herter. A three-pointer off the mark. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Forbes, the pass to Connaughton. Back to Forbes. Now, here's Tucker. Gallinari covering. 1:56 left in the first half of the game. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's... Oh, the power on that throwdown!
Unreal. Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Gallinari, and that's an intentional foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one, and he makes the first.
His versatility, at least for Gallinari, is something that's so important for coaches to utilize. He's capable of stretching the floor the way he shoots it.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Young comes in for Kevin Herter. 1:19 left in the second quarter. Gallinari with the steal. And now here comes Okongwu leading the break. The Hawks again can't hit. Bucks trail by 15. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Giannis, if you talk about maturity, the next thing you're going to see is him playing with great patience. Let the play unfold, and then take what the defense gives you.
They double him with Middleton. Here's Capella, banked in off the glass. Capella's got his first 2 points of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The drive by Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo, those long strides and then fearless in his attack.
Atlanta leading by 13. Young with the ball. Pass to Dunn. Lob pass to Capella. Not going to go that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it. Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help. Now, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. It was all John Collins in the first quarter. He ended up with 15 points. Thanks for joining.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. John Collins has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got Collins. Young is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Capella in its center. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season, but in year two, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
Clock at 2. Here's Young, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Bucks trail by 9. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Middleton. Softly drops in the floater. Middleton's got his second bucket.
Ooh, the soft floater from Chris Middleton guiding that one over the defense.
Young pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Jacks up a 3. The shot will not fall. Now the Bucks take it the other way. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for John Collins. Kevin Huerter comes in, and now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams. So he gets them both. Greg, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you know, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
Outside Bogdanovich. From deep three-point range, And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Here's Portis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now just a 2-point Hawks lead.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. He kicks it to Hunter. DiVincenzo against Bogdanovich. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Bogdanovich, no luck. And it's the Bucks ball. They're on an 11-2 run. DiVincenzo with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Portis, the pass to DiVincenzo. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Hawks have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Here's Young. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
Such a precise player. When Young notices those kind of openings, he definitely is looking to attack.
Passes it to DiVincenzo. Here's Connaughton. The Bucks working the ball around. Portis in the post. Rebounded by the Hawks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. There's the pass to Okongwu. That one's not going to go. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Herter. Atlanta gets it back. The kick out to Young. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Tucker. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Over in the corner, Portis. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Young with the ball. Here's Okongwu. Missed inside. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Hawks lead by 2. We'll be back shortly. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Dunn kicks to Gallinari. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Giannis dishes to Holiday. Back to Giannis. Pass to Holiday. Floats it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, that's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
Pass to Collins. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. It's good.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Middleton inside the 3-point line, off target from the wing.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Good on the triple. Middleton's got the lead up to 3 now for Milwaukee.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
Williams gets the bucket.
Well, you deserve that kind of treatment. if you're going to get up when Lou Williams like that. Terrific at getting to the rack.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Here's the dish to Holiday. Back to Giannis. The kick out to Holiday. Unable to get that one. Done with some nice D. Bobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Collins now creating some problems down low with his length.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Middleton the pass to Lopez. Good work defensively by Capella. For Atlanta, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll.
And that's why these fans love their Gallo. His ability to step up and take huge shots is what makes him so valuable.
Now DiVincenzo. Giannis outside. On the wing, Holiday. Throws it up high, and Giannis throws it down.
So exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
Dunn passes to Williams. To the middle. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
And the Bucks with possession here. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Tony Snell's checked in for Gallinari. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Lou Williams. Young is subbed in for Chris Dunn.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, it's settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
To the inside. Lopez with the steal. Out on his own on the break. Here's DiVincenzo. Count!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Hawks have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Young against Holiday. The coach's challenge has been issued. Post game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
The mentality of Trae Young: shoot first, shoot often, keeps defenders very active. In this case, too active.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. With this game still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. We'll see how it plays out, Kevin.
Young looking around. Count it!
You can see there just the threat of Young pulling up. It's going to open up the two-man game. The defender forced to come out and respect the deep shot, and Trae able to make the play.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. so he drops them both. It's a three-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3-ball.
And here's Young from the arc. He's off from 3. Holiday finds Giannis. Back to Middleton. Missed. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's good. And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and they'll have some minutes to make up for it with an injury in their roster.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden, and it's Durant, then it's Jordan,
Here we go.
And it's Harris in at the small forward position. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. Now, here is Harden. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
The wide open look here for Holiday. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of. And then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Here's KD. That shot, no good. Good D by Lopez. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Giannis kicks to Middleton. Off target from outside. Nets have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And Harden with the stuff.
Woo-hoo, Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, guarded by Harris. 5 on the clock. He was all alone on that one.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Harden against Holiday. Jordan kicks to KD. No good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And here we go, the fast break with Giannis. Puts up a 3. They grab their own miss. Now the pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Giannis. Goes up again. The score now all even.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Harden scanning the floor. Launches it. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning. And your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Jordan trying to free himself up. No good from Irving.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And the dunk by Lopez.
I tell you, when Lopez is driving, get out of the way. No one tries to stop the slashing 7-footer.
Here is Harden after the basket by Milwaukee. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Jordan against Lopez. And Jordan gets it to go.
Well, you're allowing DeAndre Jordan to get comfortable. This guy is so efficient as a scorer.
Giannis against Durant. Here's Lopez. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Irving. Lobs it up for Jordan. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
29 seconds left to play here in the first. Jordan the pass to Harris. Outside, KD. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Finished off the break.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Here's Durant. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And still a close game as the first quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
P.J. Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Harden outside. The rebound by the Bucks. Here's Connaughton. The dish to Forbes. Fires the 3. That one doesn't drop. The Nets go the other way with it. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Brooklyn trailing. He kicks it to Harden. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Portis. Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Brown. And that one's good from Connaughton. Connaughton's got the lead up to 3 now for Milwaukee.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Harden the pass to Griffin. Kicks it out to Harden. It's rebounded by Portis.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And Griffin sends it back. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. He dishes it to Harris. Stolen by Tucker. Outside Portis. Middleton for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Middleton's got 5 points so far.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Harden dishes to Griffin. Back to Harden. Oh, Griffin in position.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Here is Forbes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Middleton. Lets it go with a 3. And that one is off. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And this is why Griffin is so valuable to his team. Always willing to share the rock.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Now here's Giannis. Passes to DiVincenzo. Holiday with the 3. Jordan with the rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. KD passes to Jordan. It's Brown on the wing. And the wing jumper offline.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And now Durant running the floor, galloping all by himself. And a wide open look for Irving. They get the rebound. Jordan back to KD. Lobs it up for Jordan. Hammers the alley-oop through.
DeAndre Jordan, simply a force around the cup. This guy has rare athleticism.
Now here is Holiday. Outside, Antetokounmpo. 56 seconds left to play in the first half.
Well, a nice defensive play. Altered the shot, then stayed right there to clean up the glass.
The Nets with the lead. Now Irving. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He feeds it to KD, and it's blocked. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Holiday, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Yeah, credit Holiday for getting to the line on that one. With his quickness and length, I'd like to see him do that more often.
Both free throws good from Holiday. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Irving up top, guarded by Holiday. Keeps it alive, and there's Jordan putting it right back in. Jordan's got 8.
How many times have we seen DeAndre Jordan take it off the window and convert? Boy, he is so good.
Holiday with it. On the wing, Giannis. Tries it from 9. And too long on the shot. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we... Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They kept at it on both ends of the floor. And at the... And...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been quite a game so far for DeAndre Jordan.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Harden. Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Irving. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Durant. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Well, you see, if you're going to foul him, you've got to wrap Kevin Durant up. He's too good at absorbing contact and finding a way to score.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather take? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you.
Wow, how about the reach of DeAndre Jordan? That looked darn near impossible.
DiVincenzo finds Giannis. And Antetokounmpo schemes it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Harden dishes to Irving. Trying to get open is Lopez. Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away. They are just killing them on the interior.
Bucks trail by 6. Middleton outside. Antetokounmpo against Harris. Trying to get open is Lopez. Brooklyn with the rebound. In the corner, Irving with it. This one for 3. The shot by KD. No good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Harden up top, defended by DiVincenzo. Jordan the pass to Irving. 6 on the shot clock.
Jordan's confidence has just grown over the course of his career. DeAndre, for much of it, averaged less than 5 points per game, especially his first couple of years. Look at him now.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 4-point game. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense. And you know the coach's challenge was tried out in the G League for a few seasons. And I think it's a great idea. Helps provide a way to get certain types of plays looked at that otherwise wouldn't necessarily trigger any sort of replay review.
You know, Greg, I think the league doing a great job at continually evolving. Replay review has been pretty well received across the board, and everyone trying to do their best to make sure the calls are as accurate as possible. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And then for Brooklyn, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Brown in for Joe Harris. Now Green following Drew Holiday's three-point attempt. Here's Harden. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Holiday looking for an opening. Left side, Portis. Pass to Connaughton. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good.
And the southpaw stroke of Harden is just beautiful to watch. When he's cooking, he's one of the more lethal scorers in our league.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Now here is Holiday. Right side, Portis. Griffin with the steal. Outside Irving. There's the lob to Harden. It's tipped. Taken away by Holiday. Out on his own on the break. Here's Connaughton. And it's off from three-point range. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Harden inside the three-point line. Not enough on that one as it misses. Bucks trail by 8. Here's Holiday, and the turnover again by Milwaukee.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
The Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. Takes the 3. And no good that time. Excellent D there from Holiday. Jumps up, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
He's an explosive, athletic guard, and I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
From deep, Harden. Off target. And so it's Brooklyn with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Here's Irving. P.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. Then it's Holiday, and it's Forbes in at the 2. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And here's Irving. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got the lead up to 8 now for Brooklyn.
Boy, it's rare for a point guard to do as much damage on the interior as Kyrie Irving. You've got to guard him in there.
Outside Holiday. Traps in the tray.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Holiday against Harden. Dishes it to Griffin. Oh, good on that one. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Portis. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets leading by 5. Irving drives in. Feeds to Harden. Griffin trying to get open. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Irving.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Holiday. And he uses the glass on the layup. Holiday's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here is Harden. The pass to Griffin. Green deciding where to go with it. And that one, good. And the Nets lead by 7.
And you really can't forget about Green's speed. So effective on the drive.
Outside Holiday. No good from outside. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Irving passes to Griffin. Outside, Green. Shakes him, and he sinks the layup. And it's a 9-point Nets lead.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Holiday, the pass to Portis. Griffin with the steal. The kick out to Irving. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Now, don't sleep on Kyrie Irving's perimeter game. Yes, he can get inside and score at will, but boy, you better check that jumper.
Pass to Holiday. Shot to stop the run. But they get it back. Fires from deep. Good work defensively by Harden.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half. Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Here's Forbes. And the Bucks miss again.
Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Brooklyn.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for James Harden.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Here's Irving. Misses from short range.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Harden, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Connaughton passes to Portis. Cuts off the pass. Irving for 3. Got a piece of it. Passes it to Portis. Good on the shot.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. The activity in front of the Brooklyn Museum, not too. And we've got time for.
Hey, Kevin. Trae Young said when he.
Thanks, DA. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Clint Capella. Bogdanovich is out there with Young. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Collins in at the power forward position. And for Brooklyn, Jordan is out there with Durant. Then there's Irving. Then it's Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3. Now, here is Young. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Now here's Harden. After the miss from Trae Young. Harden dishes to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Jordan the pass to Harden over Young. Misses off the right eye.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
It's Young on the wing.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Harris with it. And guarded by Capella. Outside, KD. Inside, Jordan. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
The minute KD gets the ball, all eyes are on him. That leaves a wide open man.
Young looking it over. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here is Harden. Pass to Irving. Back to Harden. From past the arc. That shot off. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here's Young. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Nets have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. KD with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Harden has a wide-open look. A three-pointer off the mark. And Collins has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Snell dishes to Young. Stolen by Durant. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter, and it's good for 2.
What I love about Durant, doesn't force anything. Everything comes naturally and under control.
And Young kicks to Collins. And Young with the basket on the assist by Collins. Young's got his second basket of the game.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Harden outside. Right side, Jordan with the shot. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
The defense there got away with a major lapse. And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
Here's Young after the made shot from John Collins. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Hawks shooting their first free throw tonight.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And the technical free throw is good. Brooklyn making some changes. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Brown in for James Harden. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Gallinari comes in for John Collins. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. And the Hawks making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Williams against Irving. Passes to Okongwu. So here's Gallinari. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Okongwu slams it in.
And that's a tall order for the defense. You have to play Gallinari for the shot. But that was a good dump off to the roller.
Irving finds Brown. The kick out to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Brown. And again, it's the Nets missing.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Okongwu with it. He's against Green. Gallinari surveying the D. And it's off from three-point range. And so the first quarter is in the books. Hawks lead by... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Irving is out there with Brown. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's Griffin, and it's Green in at the 4 slot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now, here's Dunn. And there's the pass to Okongwu. In the corner, Huerter with it. Now Irving. Bobbed up there for Green.
That play is made because of Kyrie's vision and his willingness to share the basketball.
The Hawks leading. And here is Dunn. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Now, here is Irving. Pass to Griffin. In the corner, it's Harris. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. So it's the Hawks now. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Okongwu slams it in.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Outside Irving. Oh, Griffin in position and stolen by Hunter. Ahead, here's Okongwu.
Nice look from Kevin, intelligent and unselfish.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
Gallinari wide open, offline with his three.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league, and there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch, I agree.
Because of his size, everyone tries to get physical with Lou, but he pays it no mind.
Harden outside.
2 minutes.
Three-pointer. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Gallinari outside. Pass to Williams. Back to Gallinari. Lets it go from deep. A shot, no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Durant down low. He's against Williams. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Griffin.
Great effort by Blake Griffin. Coaches can draw up whatever they want. Sometimes it just boils down to effort.
Williams passes to Gallinari. Bangs home the trifecta. Gallinari's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Passes it to Claxton. To the middle. Griffin inside. Shot clock at 6. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Gallinari. Dishes it to Okongwu. Hawks passing it around. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. And now a 9-point Hawks lead.
And guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
Williams against Harden. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Outside Williams. Gallinari in the corner. Had the space there, but it's offline. That one misses. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50. And that should...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And guys, without question, Okongwu displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
On the court for Atlanta, John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Snell in at the small forward. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. A three from Bogdanovich. James Harden with the rebound. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance.
Aggressive drive by Irving.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Shots good from Young.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
Harris outside. Back to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Young outside. Kicks it to Capella. Rebound, Brooklyn. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Irving's got the ball. The pass to Durant. Back to Irving. Feeds to Harden. Over Young. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from James Harden.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Young up top. He has 6. At the elbow, Collins. And it's good off the back rim and in. Collins has got his second basket.
That's the guy you want to set up. Collins has brought in his arsenal. That time, getting it done with the catch and shoot.
Irving attacking and stolen by Bogdanovich. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Snell dishes to Young. There's the triple. Kept alive by Atlanta. Yep, that one goes. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Young outside. Knocked away. Stolen by Durant. Stolen by Collins. Back to Young. The Hawks working the ball around. And the dunk by Capella.
That's next level vision. Young could probably lead the league in assists if that were his goal.
Harden scanning the floor. Lobbed up there for KD.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
The Hawks leading by 5. 1:25 left in the third quarter. Young passes to Capella. A rebound by the Nets. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Durant up top. He's guarded by Collins. Irving passes to KD. The Trae. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's deflected. Stolen by Harden. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
So difficult to defend Kevin Durant without fouling him. At his size, once he gets that ball above his shoulders, there's not much you can do.
So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan, and it's Green in for Harris. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Williams, he's checked in for Bogan Bogdanovic. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Trae Young. Capella inside, guarded by Harden. Nobody near Williams. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Durant, the pass to Claxton. Outside Durant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Kevin Durant as a rookie to Kevin Durant right now. The difference is he's comfortable being a vocal leader.
And KD drops them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Here's Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
Chris Dunn can create off the dribble and has an excellent first step.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Hawks ahead. They're up by 3. And we're coming. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Durant is out there with Green. Then there's Irving. Then it's Harden. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. 5 to shoot. Williams can't get it to go.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it. This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
Dunn passes to Herter. Hunter with it. He dishes it to Williams. Banked in off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Back to KD. To take the lead. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got 6 rebounds in the game. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
Irving surveying the floor. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Down against Harden. Here's Gallinari. Harden with the defensive effort.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And a new group in for the Nets. Griffin's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Kevin Durant. Brown is checked in for Irving. And it's Johnson in for James Harden. Atlanta also making some changes here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari. Collins comes in for Hunter. Young is subbed in for Dunn. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Young, good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Outside for Griffin to take the lead. Offensive rebound, and Capella sends it back.
quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Timeout called, the Nets.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.
And he's up over 50% from the field here tonight. And that speaks to how solid his shot selection has been. Nothing forced and really no bad decisions. Just good, smart, offensive basketball.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Atlanta. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Harden. And no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Hunter kicks to Young. Goes back up. Okongwu from downtown. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jordan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Nets trail by 4. Durant down low. Working on Collins. It's Jordan on the wing. 6 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
And the length of Durant, he's more than capable of attacking the rim and either scoring or drawing the foul.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a one-possession game.
Outside, Bogdanovich. To the inside. It's tipped and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's Harden on the wing. To the paint. It's good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
And Young, here we go. Okongwu kicks to Young. Takes a 3. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Brooklyn with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
Saving a little something from when it really counts. Kyrie dropping daggers down the stretch.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Young. Rebounded by the Nets. Here's Irving, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
I mean, it's so impressive. Kyrie's scoring ability. Terrific shot maker, obviously gets to the line, converts at a high rate. Huge shots. Tremendous job stepping up in a big way for them at the stripe.
Young left side. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.